Good morning. It's Marie Friday. I'm excited to bring you your daily vitamin this morning, and I'm getting very excited about conference because one of the things that I find in my business, even after all these years, there's always something to learn. And I thought this morning I would share with you a little bit about what I think is the most important thing in our business, and that's really how to do an excellent quality show. So I'm going to share a few things from my our cooking class boot camp that we had, and some of the things that I think are really important for having the best show ever. So I'm hoping this is going to work, but our focus really needs to be product information. And the product knowledge and the skills and the teaching that we do at our shows are going to really result in more desire and need for the products, more sales, bookings, and team members. And one of the things that I think is really important is edutainment. That is sort of that sandwich. Think of like an Oreo that we're going to teach somebody something that's new and exciting, a cooking tip, share something with them in between sandwiching the product that they can't live without to create that desire. So it might be anything from talking about your grill pan and the need and desire to make dinner fast and healthy for your family, and the essential tool being the grill pan and press, and you're giving them some tips about maybe a few great meals that they can make with it. Or it may be as simple as using bananas in a recipe, and you're using your quick slice or your egg slicer to slice it up. But before you slice up the banana, you make a slit in the stem end, draw an eye on it, and create a porpoise and say, if anybody has a child, this is a fun way to present the banana along with breakfast or lunch that makes everybody, it's a fun way to have kids at your show. Feed your kids in the morning. And so that teaching the porpoise thing is going to be the talk the next day at work. And because of that, the quick slice and the egg slicer end up being the tool that they need to make breakfast cereal and put the bananas on whatever it is that they're cooking, really essential. But you worked in something fun that captured their attention so they don't like turn away. Think of it like watching TV and the commercial comes on and it's really easy to change the channel. So you kind of want to slip in little facts and things that keep people focused on the show. So one of the things is that we talk about show, and I just need to stop myself because I don't like using that word anymore. I use it internally, like how many shows did I book? But when I talk to my guests, it's really about having a party or having a cooking class, because a party is a party and we're getting together to have fun, and a cooking class is added value. So instead of paying to take a cooking class, Pampered Chef is going to reward you with the benefits and free things and a discount for hosting a class. And if your friends came to your cooking class, they're going to learn how to make salad and sangria, or margaritas and senoritas and fajitas, or they're going to have a brunch and punch, or we're going to teach healthy in a hurry. And if you look online on the cooking class stuff, you will see all kinds of great tips. But the more you know, it's more know than demo, and the more care and share than just the tell and sell. The more you learn, the more you earn. That is so important. And so are you ready? Here is it in a nutshell as far as I'm concerned. So you want to have a warm, friendly, relatable. I hope you guys can see all this. Warm, friendly, and relatable. You are Pampered Chef. You are your own product. And so your brand, you have to be the kind of person that other people would be happy to invite in their home. And you have to have a little extra value for people to want to say, my friends would enjoy this. And I want so much more than I can afford to get right now. It just makes sense to book my own show. So let's take a look. The ideal party is actually 12 or more people. And the reason for that is Pampered Chef, when we look at the facts and figures, shows that have 12 or more orders typically are $1,000 in sales. So what's an easy way to get 12 or more people at your show? Well, I'm going to share what Julie Gizzi taught me, and that is simply invite 5 friends, 5 relatives, and 5 coworkers. Your goal is to have 3 out of 5 in each category attend, and 3 people who can't attend place an order. There you go. That's 12 people. Simple. It's not like crazy, like invite 40 people. Just say, do you have 5 friends, 5 coworkers, 5 relatives? Or maybe if that doesn't work, you could say 5 neighbors, 5 friends from church. So I hope you can see this, but people, how to set up your show. Can you see that? I am so sorry, guys. I am like pampered, not perfect. Okay, the setup, ideal setup in my opinion for the show is right here. You're going to be large, margin in charge, not at the end of the table, not behind the counter, but in the center of the table so that you could really talk to everybody. And one of the things that you want to, the outline for the show is a warm, friendly start. I personally start with that toast to the host and thank everybody for coming. We normally make something in the quick stir pitcher as everybody arrives, sangria or margaritas or something with flavored water or something in the quick stir pitcher, just so that everybody has a drink in their hand as we start. We thank the hostess for inviting us. And then we're going to have a friendly start, and then we're going to tell your story so that they know a little bit about you. You see that? And then we're going to do the recipe together, but because you are in charge, you're going to be having all the placemats surrounding the table with the products that they're going to be using, with that ingredient that they're going to be using. You have an opportunity to create the desire for the main things that are on there, and then you allow people to shred cheese and use the manual food processor and help use the simple slicer, but you're going to give value to all of that. You need to have a booking and a recruiting part of your show when you're doing the shop and share, because you want to give a value to why somebody, I always think of it as a radio station, WYFM, what's in it for me? WIFM, what's in it for me? So if you were to have a brunch and punch, imagine your friends coming over on a Saturday morning and we put together a really easy recipe. What a fun way to start the weekend. Or have a salad and sangria party and we'll make a fresh, easy, fast salad. Or how about the ice cream social, where we will do Cold Stone recipe on one of our rock crocks that are frozen, and everybody can create the mix-ins and create their own ice cream flavor, and the kids could be running around in the backyard at the same time. And you want to do a raffle always at the show. So I always use those customer service things because not everybody necessarily places an order, but I want to make sure that I get everybody's contact information. And also, it allows you to then at the full service checkout have a way to talk to people about how they responded on there. You want to make it easy to take orders, and you want to have a warm close. So think about your show as a full relationship selling kind of experience. I'm going to warmly greet them as they come in. We're going to have a really nice bonding experience at the beginning. I'm going to tell them a little bit about me and why I started, just to kind of plant the seeds. I'm going to tell them a little bit about Pampered Chef. Not a lot, but just say, we're kind of like the Consumer Reports of the kitchen. And, we carry the best of the best. And then we go into the interactive part of the show where I'm still creating the desire for the products. I'm adding in a few fun facts. And I know some of you heard me say, you buy garlic like you buy men's underwear, whitey tighty. So you want a nice firm head of garlic. And those kinds of things make everybody laugh. But the more you learn those little tips, the more repeat business you actually will have. And then during the shop and share, you want people to create a humongous wish list to say, what does your kitchen need? If money were no object, what would you be buying tonight? And, maybe plant a seed for, all kinds of people join our company. And, I started because I have some friends who do this and have found. And, I invite you to think about it. And you want to always end with a warm close and just say, probably like me, you've discovered that you need everything cover to cover in the catalog. So there's a couple options you have. I take all the credit cards, and you could buy as much as you want tonight. And if you want to put some on credit, some paid by check, some paid by cash, nobody will know how much you actually spend. Or if you're somebody that likes to be a value shopper, you need to have a party with me. Invite your friends. We can have a fun girls' night in, and you can save money and get what you want for free or at a discount. And last but not least, I am looking for some great people who could use a little extra money, maybe want some fun. I invite you to take a look. And then you give like a heartfelt reason why Pampered Chef is a great opportunity for them. And then you tell them what you want them to do and say, well, I'm going to be right over there to take your orders, book your show, and answer any questions you might have about the business or anything else. If you have any kind of incentive or a booking special, you can remind them of it. Don't forget that I have a free gift with purchase tonight. And then maybe you have a line or a signature ending to your show, like, until we eat again. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at conference. And those of you who can't make it to conference, take this opportunity for the next couple days to learn everything you can so that you have the best business that you can. All the best.